Nearly 14,000 years ago, humans walked across a frozen world, vast, silent, and untamed. On rough stone surfaces, they began carving more than shapes. They etched memory, meaning, and the earliest signs of recorded thought. By firelight, ideas were shared, as paths and places were traced, turning simple observation into collective understanding. These lines slowly became symbols, hills, rivers, and journeys, marking humanity's first steps toward abstraction. Every landscape was carefully studied, landmarks remembered, and routes discussed, because knowledge meant survival. Under the stars, elders passed wisdom forward, connecting the sky, the land, and human movement, transformed in a record. The world reduced to symbols that could be carried, remembered, and shared. With knowledge in hand, humanity moved forward, marking the birth of maps, memory, and human imagination. In the misty cliffs of ancient Germany, early humans cautiously approached Muller Cave. Inside, torchlight revealed textured walls adorned with primitive carvings, the beginnings of human imagination etched in stone. Hands brushed away centuries of dust to uncover a small piece of mammoth ivory, engraved with intricate lines hinting at a world beyond sight. Carefully tracing the carvings, humans studied patterns of mountains, rivers, and paths. Others gathered, gesturing and discussing, recognizing that this small artifact carried knowledge meant to be shared and remembered. In their minds, the engraved lines transformed into a three-dimensional map, bridging imagination and reality. Elders guided the group, passing insight and pride, as communal learning celebrated human ingenuity. This small ivory stands as a testament to the intelligence and creativity of Ice Age humans. In their hands, a palm-sized piece of ivory held a universe, delicate and precise, revealing the care and attention of its maker. Every carved line represented mountains, rivers, and paths, deliberately placed to reflect the world they observed. When imagined in 3 dimensions, the carvings unfolded into miniature landscapes, transforming the map into a living terrain. Elders pointed out subtle marks, guiding others to see possible settlements and resources, teaching how the land could be read. The group watched closely, nodding and discussing, their minds engaging with the spatial patterns etched into the ivory. Grave dots marked rivers, camps, and trails, a testament to the advanced spatial understanding of Ice Age humans. In their imagination, hunter-gatherers followed these paths, planning journeys across the land. Looking toward the sunrise, they held the map, connecting observation, analysis, and planning, the birth of strategic thinking. In the open Ice Age landscape, humans prepared for the hunt, scanning rivers and rocky terrain to survive. The palm-sized ivory map guided them, with engraved lines marking paths, rivers, and landmarks. Painted markers on rocks suggested territory and boundaries, revealing early spatial awareness. Inside the cave, elders held the map as others watched attentively, linking practical guidance with symbolic meaning. Lines traced routes between rivers, mountains, and clan territories, showing how knowledge directed movement. Placed on ritual stones, the map also held spiritual significance. Through discussion and observation, early humans demonstrated planning, problem-solving, and creativity. Glowing softly under torchlight, the ivory map embodied both practical knowledge and symbolic ingenuity, a testament to Ice Age intelligence. In the Muller Cave, a tiny ivory map shows mountains, rivers, and paths. Thousands of years later, Babylonian clay tablets depicted city layouts and rivers, reflecting organized settlements. In Egypt, papyrus maps charted the Nile, temples, and trade routes, serving growing civilizations. Greek scholars expanded mapping to navigation and astronomy with city and star charts on scrolls. Comparing these maps reveals a clear evolution, from the small ivory of Ice Age humans to the detailed records of ancient civilizations. A timeline of human mapping shows continuous curiosity as knowledge grew from simple observation to complex documentation. Medieval European maps, star charts, and early city plans demonstrate increasing sophistication. We recognize the origins of this enduring human drive. A small artifact proving our urge to understand the world began in the Ice Age. In the flickering torchlight of the cave, a human crouched with mammoth ivory and a sharp stone tool, beginning a delicate task of creation. Each line carved with care traced mountains, rivers, and paths, revealing extraordinary precision. Others watched quietly, recognizing the skill and focus required to produce such a map. With deliberate concentration, the mapmaker worked, each stroke guided by observation and intent. The carved lines came alive in imagination, forming miniature mountains, rivers, and paths. Firelight illuminated the mapmaker's focused expression, showing patience, spatial awareness, and cognitive skill. When completed, the ivory was placed on stone, reviewed, and appreciated by the group. Sitting among peers, the mapmaker emerged as a thinker and innovator, preserving knowledge and shaping the beginnings of human record-keeping. Inside Muller Cave, humans carefully placed the ivory map on stone, preserving knowledge for those who would follow. Every line and symbol, illuminated by torchlight, captured intricate details, showing durability and a language of memory. Tiny humans imagined following the carved paths, using the map to hunt, migrate, and survive. Around the fire, the group studied and pointed at the carvings, connecting the land to stories and communal learning. Several carved pieces were stored carefully in a cave nook, showing reverence and an intention to preserve knowledge over time. Engraved lines became symbolic paths, illustrating how information could travel across generations, shaping cultural memory. As the sun rose, humans stepped into the open landscape, carrying the maps safely, a guide, a story, and a heritage. Glowing softly, the ivory map remained a lasting symbol of human observation, imagination, and the memory of Ice Age life. In a modern lab, scientists carefully placed the mammoth ivory map under high-resolution scanners, beginning a detailed study of this ancient artifact. Microscopic examination reveals intricate grooves, showcasing the extraordinary precision. Digital reconstructions bring the engraved landscape to life, with mountains, rivers, and pathways emerging from the lines. Comparing the ivory map with modern satellite images connects Ice Age cartography to today's geographic understanding. Teams of scientists collaborate, analyzing scans and discussing findings, reflecting the enduring pursuit of knowledge. Animated overlays trace the map's lines into modern roads and rivers, illustrating continuity of human curiosity. A geographer compares a replica to the natural landscape, showing that mapping remains timeless and relevant. The ivory map stands as a testament to humanity's enduring spirit as explorers, thinkers, and storytellers.